Hey guys, my name is Tobi and welcome back to the channel of Tobi Productions. Today we're watching House of the Dragon Season 2 Episode 5 Regent. After the last episode, I'm really excited to see where we're gonna go next. And before I talk a little bit about last episode, I just want to say a huge thanks for all the support on my recent reaction. It seems like you guys really enjoyed it and it's still getting more and more views, so hopefully it will just keep going on like that. I also of course knew that that was a big reaction, so I'm always grateful when it hits the right spot and also when the video gets pushed to new people. So if you're new here, welcome. I have also just finished my 2 first exams out of 3, so I have 1 left this semester. And yes, I am currently going to university where I do study media science, so I also do know just a little bit about movies and TV. But with that being said, let's talk a little bit about what happened in the last episode, because we did have Aegon not having such a good time as a king, him being overruled on his council. We had Criston Cole going in the King's Lands, slaying one castle after another, gaining so many men under his banners, and then they were gonna go to Rook's Rest, which is this small castle near the ocean, not too far from Dragonstone, and they chose to go there instead of going to Harrenhal, where at Harrenhal we did see Aemon having a hard time, to say the least. He is hallucinating, he's almost like haunted, this place, everything all the time just like flowing into each other, you don't know what's really happening. It seems like a big mess, and if I was Aemon, I would get the hell out of there. It seems impossible to get anything done in Harrenhal. And also we do have Rhaenyra coming back from King's Landing and saying, yes, I'm ready for this war, which was awesome. And them deciding, hey, we need to bring out a dragon. And of course, we know Rhaenys decides, I'm the one. And of course, this is a trap set up by Criston Cole and Aemon. Aemon and Vhagar is laying down in the woods just waiting for the sign to come. But we know that this does not go to plan, because King Aegon has gotten very bored and he is quite drunk. He jumps on Sunfire and flies straight to Rook's Rest. Here at the battle, we do see Aemon getting very annoyed that his brother is showing up. Criston Cole is like, what are you doing here? And we do see that Sunfire and Meleys having a fight. And Meleys is dominating Aegon, scratching it up, and Aemon comes flying and he just screams Dracarys and burns his own brother. We see Sunfly crashing down from the sky. We see Vhagar and Meleys having this long battle back and forward. Rhaenys could have escaped, but she decided to go back multiple times, and that ended up costing her and her dragon its life. It was a crazy episode, so let's see if he's gonna be dead or what's gonna be happening with Aegon. Before we get into today's episode, I just want to say, make sure you like the video if you end up enjoying my reaction. Subscribe so you can catch all my future reactions. We don't have that long left, and season 3 is just around the corner, so make sure to subscribe. And remember that I have a Patreon, link down below in the description, where you can watch full-length reactions, or you can just help support my channel. I appreciate it all so much. But with that being said, let's jump into today's video. Very pretty. I always found that throne really interesting. It's like a wooden shipwreck. Yeah, but he's gonna be grieving. He lost his wife. One of his last family members left, or at least of the ones he feels fully close to. That one did not look very good.
Behold! The traitor dragon Meleys!
Oh, they're pulling the dragon head through the streets. Really showing it off like a trophy. I feel like it's like in The Witcher when you cut off the head and you carry it around. There's so many flies around it. That must be heavy.
Don't they realize we won the battle?
Strange victory.
Yeah, it cost them a lot to win Rook's Rest. That was expensive.
Meleys!
I thought the dragons was gods.
Slain at Rook's Rest!
No, the dragons can die, and they can kill each other. So far, it seems like Aegon did survive. So I feel like they would be having more of a funeral if he did. Is that the king laying under there? Like, are they hiding it? I wonder what condition he is in. if he's still alive. Like, it really seems like he is now.
His Grace remains with us for the moment.
Alright, so he did survive, but he's really wounded. Oh. His armor is like burnt to his skin. That's nasty. Surprised he's still with us for now. Looks really bad. This is terrible to watch.
Is my son going to die?
I'm afraid I cannot say.
Snapping it back together.
Someone will have to rule in his stead.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's where you go straight away. And who's that gonna be? Queen or the prince? She's not happy.
We took the castle at the cost of some 900 men.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The king. Sir Kristen, what befell him?
His Grace fought valiantly.
In Haymond?
He saw what happened, Kristen Cole.
What was his part in this?
I could not say.
Really, he's not saying it. I hate this sound. Oh, give me chills. Oh.
Kristen Cole marches about the Crown lands unchallenged. Duskendale and Rook's Rest are gone. We still have no ground army but the one we hope that Daemon will raise.
Gossip is
Do you
spreading.
take issue with me, Sir Alfred?
My loyalty to you is proven, my queen.
Your loyalty, perhaps.
It is merely that the gentler sex, heretofore, has not been much privy to the strategies
Gentler
of battle
sex.
or their execution.
If we can strike King's Landing before that dragon is recovered...
Then I myself must do it.
My queen, you are the crown. It's out of the question.
What would you have me do?
Yeah, who can they send? Who has a dragon?
Where are you going?
To Harrenhal. To treat with the Daemon.
And you think you will tame him? When the Queen herself could not?
My mother gladly sends you away. To scout, to fight. Humiliating
She
Baylor.
only protects you. You are the succession.
I can sit still no longer. The Freys. They control the crossing at the Twins. I will treat with the Freys to secure it.
Yeah, you need to be careful, kids. This is a real war, not some child's play.
Our terms are simple, Lord Bracken. Renounce the false King Aegon as a usurper. And bend the knee to me.
I would sooner be the Lord of Bones and Cinders than bend my knee before some heathen Blackwood cunt.
That is quite the impression, Lord Bracken. But alas,
These two
not
houses
enough.
just hate each other.
We choose fire.
Cool shot.
I came here to raise swords, not corpses.
Yeah, that is true.
They would rather burn than succumb. Exactly the kind of men I need.
Yeah, he needs loyal men.
We have fought them for an agent more.
Then perhaps you could try less fighting and more persuading.
They are unyielding in battle.
There are things the crown itself must not be seen to do. Show them your worst.
I am your servant, your grace.
Gonna do some dirty business
The Eyrie itself is impregnable.
at the area.
You promised the Queen Rhaenyra 15,000 swords.
In return for protection. A dragon.
Then she has exceeded your terms. She sent 2. I do not recall you specifying the size of the beast in your request.
Will you goad me, child? When your bread and shelter now depend on my pleasure.
Ear is an interesting place. And she seems a bit weird, like the other people we know from here.
My sympathies for the death of your grandmother.
They speak around me, not to me. Oh, they would make me queen, but they wish to keep me here, confined.
They betray their own smallness. You are your father's chosen successor.
And it's not as easy to be
They
a
do not
woman in
prepare
this
me to
world.
fight. Taught the name of every lord and castle between Storm's End and the Twins, but not the difference between hilt and foible.
Well, using this woman, the white woman, as an advisor.
Kristen Cole made a mistake. Parading a dragon's head through the streets like a prize of war. But the people see an ill omen.
Yes, as do I.
They whisper to each other that when Viserys lived, there was peace.
But
whispers tear down
Yeah, people
stone.
are getting scared. They see
Break
that
shields.
also dragons can be killed, and that could happen on both sides.
What you cannot do, let others do for you.
Yeah, spread some rumors, some propaganda, stuff like that.
Did your grandmother ever tell you of the night she claimed Maylis?
She snuck into the dragon pit.
She knew that place better than any elder.
My father was furious. His own mother's dragon. The fastest beast ever known, and she'd have none of him. But bent her neck to Rhaenys.
She died a true
You
warrior
are
stuff.
very like her in some ways. And with her gone, I must rely on you. Would you give this to your grandsire?
Go to Driftmark.
Damon. You were always the strong one. The finest swordsman. Viserys was unsuited for the crown. But you, Damon, you were made to wear it.
Holy shit. This is creepy. Blood.
If only you'd been born first.
There's blood in his hands.
My favorite son.
That is mother speaking.
Done not to your liking, Your Grace.
Fuck.
There's also goose, if you prefer it.
This woman is giving me creeps.
I believe Willem Blackwood is bringing House Bracken to heel. How does the work here progress?
Oh,
Can I rebuild?
we're drawing water for the kitchens and lighting the forges.
Very well.
There's, of course, the matter of payment.
Yeah. Need money to make things go around.
Larys transferred his family's wealth to King's Landing.
Is there any gold left in your coffers?
Enough to keep this small establishment you see fed and warm. I rather thought Your Grace, as emissary to the Queen, that perhaps she could provide the necessary coin if you could only write to her.
No.
Does not want to help.
You should address me as my king.
But you're the prince.
What would you call the husband of the Queen?
Well, the king.
There it is, then.
Consort.
His Grace suffered grievous burns over much of his body. He has many broken bones. I fear there are more injuries within.
So shocked he still lives.
I must admit, I'm not sure he will ever wake. I have plied my crafts to their fullest extent.
He could still die, but
A king cannot rule in his sleep. The realm will have noticed his absence. But now we must name a regent to take his place.
Did you have a candidate in mind, Your Grace?
I myself served in this role with my husband. I am well prepared to do it again.
they don't want women. They really, either side, they don't want any woman to be in power.
Obvious choice is his immediate successor, Prince Aemond. Agreed.
Aemond is a fearsome dragon rider. His skill is best employed in the field, but my experience is needed here, at this table.
No offense was meant, Your Grace.
Lord Larys.
Yeah.
I agree, Your Grace. It must be Prince Aemond. What would it say if in response to Rhaenyra's crowning we raised up a woman of our own? But the hand speaks with the king's voice, Sir Kristen. What say you?
Will you choose?
Aemond is the next in line.
Yeah.
It must be him.
Allison does not like it. That was not what she wanted. She's been undermined. Really cool moving to the other chair then on the table.
What is our standing in the Riverlands?
The banners of House Tully are in disarray, Your Grace.
Tell me, Lord Strong, how I can trust the council.
She is not doing good.
The Riverlands.
Really interesting choice. This. It's cool.
Many are fleeing the city, spreading word of their fear and unrest.
Then let the gates be closed. And someone cut down the fucking rat catchers.
Yeah, they've been hanging there long enough. And he's still with a sick daughter.
The city's safe no longer.
Was this bastard?
We should make for Tumbleton. My brother will have room.
You would have me turn beggar.
They're not getting any coin. They were promised they're just working for the king. They don't have food.
By all means, stay and wait for his empty promises, husband. With them, you can feed the mouths of ghosts.
Crazy. Here have the dog still.
Seeing faithfully to the Prince Regent's commands.
Aemond is the next in line.
She's not happy.
You know what he is. What he has somehow become.
What I saw at Rook's Rest.
What? What did you see?
Their armor melted. There were men walking, they were on fire. The Dragon Rider should lead us.
Yeah, that was terrible. Terrible.
And what of justice?
war.
Of temperance, or is strength
Terrible
now to be our only god?
Have I not spared you?
Spared
What we
from
must
the
do now
duty.
is terrible.
People trying to get out. And trapping them. Closing the gates.
Somebody get him! By order of Aemon Targaryen, Prince Regent and Protector of the Realm.
Aemond.
And they're losing the common folk.
Our Lord Grover Tully has not declared for Rhaenyra.
Jason Lannister is marshalling to the west.
We need to check him before he reaches River Run. That requires passage.
Our fear lies in Vagar.
You fear
Scared of the dragon.
leagues away when mine own sits outside your walls.
Do you offer us your protection?
I do. And the protection of my uncle.
And Daemon, I'm sure, has consented to this?
He will do as his queen commands.
What do you want?
Larys Strong has been relieved of his castle.
Oh, new Lord of Harrenhal. Who's that gonna be?
You want Harrenhal. For that, my mother will want more than your crossing.
Yeah, that's big, big.
What does her grace desire?
Bent knees.
He's making moves for his mother. See how she's gonna react to this. Is she gonna be happy? We're building here. It's insane how little he can get done. How crazy this place is.
I hear strange things from Brackenland, from Stonehenge, and Lambswold, and Moray. What I hear in the wind.
She's so creepy.
These are crimes against the innocent that any upright man would repudiate.
Surely you haven't mistaken me for an upright man.
Dirty moves.
They will perhaps think better of their decision if their children's lives are staked on it.
And once again, in the name of power, it's the weak and the women who must endure.
She's right.
The realm will suffer if Aemon One-Eye rules.
Aemon One-Eye.
Pray you never meet him. He will cut you down soon as wish you good day. She cannot succeed, Alice. Even if I willed it to be so, the people who support her will not be led by her. They look to a man for strength. When I take King's Landing, Rhaenyra is welcome to join me there and take her place by my side.
He wants to be king.
And if you lose?
Then I'll be dead, and none of this will be my problem.
It's a pity, don't you think, that you never knew your mother?
His mother was not there, so he's
Stonehenge. The Blackwoods have overwhelmed the
not been
Brackens,
influenced
and,
by her.
Lord Amos has pledged his banner to you. House Bracken is yours.
The Blackwood and the Bracken.
Queen Rhaenyra wishes to name you Hand.
Giving him the honor of hand.
Even the death of my wife does not content her.
He's not happy to take it.
Pledge your peace to King's Landing, then. They will accept it most gleefully.
Rather, I would sail into the west and be lost.
Tired of war.
Rhaenys was not only your wife, not a thing to be taken from you. She was a Targaryen princess. She died as she would have wished to die.
That is true.
With honor, in Dragonfire. The way my mother chose. I will see Rhaenyra ascend the Iron Throne, as Rhaenys wished. As Rhaenys herself should have.
Yeah. One queen couldn't get it, then maybe the next one can.
I would make you my heir.
I am blood and fire. Driftmark must pass to salt and sea.
Salt and sea. Who might be the heir then?
I wish you to go to Harrenhal.
Are you
See if it's
removing
gonna
me from your
create some
council?
trouble.
You and your house served my father well. And I know you will never accept the Hightower claim.
Not while I live, Your Grace.
Reason with him.
Good luck.
Find out his state of mind. And his intentions.
Well, his intentions is to be king.
Whether he means to raise a host for me or for himself. Tell him I would much like to finish our last conversation.
I would get a new bed at this point.
The River Lords have come, Your Grace. They wish an audience.
Now,
Okay. See how this is gonna go.
is there some reason you feel free to wake a king in his bed?
House Bracken have been brought to heel at the hands of Willem Blackwood.
The sacred steps on Bracken lands were looted and burned.
As were the fields and farms.
There were works of barbarity.
No.
A terrible war is being fought in these lands. Have you looked after our girls?
Creepy. Seeing his ex-wife.
We should have expected nothing more from a man who ordered the slaughter of a child in his mother's arms.
He needs to get a grasp of him.
The Riverlands are an ancient place, watched closely by the eyes of old gods and new.
Yeah, he's really losing the man. It's not so easy here.
I have an errand for the Lady Missaria.
Most people want out these days.
Yeah, it's hard to get out. Not in. She could end up being trapped there. See how it's gonna go for. Was it Sir Alfred? What's his name?
Melinda.
Will he accept? Does he want to be hanged? Will he just do it for his wife and his wife's memory? Looking at the throne.
Was it worth the price?
She knows what he did. She's seen it.
What is the mood at the twins? Did his lordship quibble?
He wishes for the phrase to be granted Harrenhal.
I'm proud of you, Jace. You've done our cause a great service.
Then why do you look angry?
You chafed at being prevented from action. Imagine, my lord, I'm a dragon rider as well. With a war being fought over my ascension.
She wants to go herself.
Even you've managed to do your part.
You are the queen, the tie that binds us. No harm can come
And
to
you are my son, and I did not give you leave to go. Your dragon is young. Will you fly before
Scared of
Vhagar as you
Aemon.
did?
Perhaps Daemon could...
Daemon is not here.
They need Daemon on their side.
Aemon will not wait long to press his advantage, and then what? I have done all I can from here. Sent my messages, invoked my alliances. I need dragons.
We have two large enough to stand against Vhagar. They are called Vermithor and Silverwing, and they sleep just beneath our feet.
Yes, and if only they had riders, none could stand against me.
Was that the one that Daemon was trying to talk with?
There is Rhaena.
Who nearly lost her life in her last attempt. I would not risk it again.
Maybe she could get one of them.
There are those
Hear
of
the
our line
dragons.
who never ruled. Those who married into other noble houses. Their children born with other names.
Are you suggesting we put a Malister on a dragon? A Tarly?
It's better than death and defeat.
Find some people who has a little bit of the blood.
There are records here, surely, of our line. And of
Find
those who fell
someone.
out of it.
Find someone who's close enough to being Targaryen. Find people to ride dragons.
It's a mad sword.
That's an interesting plan. See if that's gonna work out for them. Alright, that was episode 5. A bit of a slower episode than the last one. Quite slow pace, I would say. Interesting moves being made. Yeah, I feel like it's almost hard to watch whatever Daemon is doing because it annoys me that there's so many problems and that it's so hard. But I also understand that's the point. When we keep going back to all this haunted stuff, it's interesting because it's like makes you feel like this. Like you get so pissed and annoyed about it, but that's the whole point, to show how difficult it is. Let's see if Rhaenyra can find some more dragon riders. That could be really interesting. Well, it's a tough episode. There's a lot of feelings involved. You see how Lord Corlys is really struggling after losing his wife. And you really do understand him because he's lost everything. And he's not much of a man anymore. He's wounded himself. I think it's difficult for him to find out what to do with the life he has left. It's cool that he talked with Baylor and that you should be my heir, but she denied it and said, no, I'm of the blood and fire. I'm shocked that Aegon is still alive. I mean, it's not much of living like that. We don't know if he will survive, or at least I don't. Some of you guys for sure do. You have seen more than me, but I'm not sure what's going to be happening with him. I was shocked to see that they chose to keep him alive, because that's also just a storytelling kind of plot. You could have killed him there, but there's for sure a reason why they didn't do that, and I'm very interested to see where that storyline is going to go. Also, we did see that Aemon is the chosen to rule in Aegon's stead while he's recovering, and Alicent really thought that could be her. She really wanted it to be her. She does not want to Aemon to be ruling anything, but she did not get her way, and it seems like she got really pissed at Kristen Cole because of it and blames him. And she's like, you're only supporting me in the night when they're sleeping together. That she does not feel like he's really standing by her side and being who she would want him to be. I mean, I think the parade was crazy, the dragon head, and I'm not sure it was the smartest choice, especially see the common folk. They are having a really hard time. There's no food. They have sick children. They can barely take care of themselves. They almost starving, and now they are told they cannot leave King's Landing. They're trapped. Panic is spreading in everyone. Everyone is scared. Everyone sees that, hey, the dragons can be hurt. It is possible to slay a dragon because they see them as these gods who no one can touch. And when you parade the dead dragon through the streets, then everyone suddenly realizes they are not these gods. They can die just like us. I think this whole Harrenhal problem with Daemon is very interesting. There's a lot of focus on it, and it's almost annoying how he's like going crazy and how little he can get done. But we did see that moves are being made. But we also do see that it's willing to do anything, even taking away the wives and the children from the Brackens. The Blackwoods are really abusing their power, and we heard how they burned some sacred places, the field, and are stealing from them and whatnot. So they're really abusing this power because they have this dragon backing them up, and they're raising his banners in Daemon's name. But yeah, it's we also see that the witch is speaking with him, that is this really the way you want to rule? And we also did hear that Daemon told that he wants to take over King's Landing. He's like, Rhaenyra can rule with me, but I want to be sitting on that throne. I mean, Rhaenyra has always been right about him. He has too much ambition. I'm not sure he would ever be satisfied if Rhaenyra was the one sitting on that throne. It was cool to see the phrase, seeing this bridge, and Jacaerys going there to try and gain some more allies, and it went pretty well. But he's also tired of just sitting at home doing nothing. And also we saw Rhaenyra was not very happy with him leaving, but also she understood it and even thanked him. I mean, some of the dreams, I'm like, was that like his mother he was seeing, who was the lady, and he was like having sex with her in the dream? Yeah, it seems so crazy. I wonder where we're gonna go, because it's just so fucked. It could be really, really exciting that Rhaenyra might get some more dragon riders for her side. Could be really cool seeing even more dragons in actions, and some of these unclaimed dragons could potentially get a dragon rider. So cool. I'm excited to see where that storyline will go. It's gonna be interesting to see how it's gonna go now since Aemon is ruling. It was interesting that Helena came up to him and said, was it worth it? Because I think she has had vision, she's seen stuff, she knows what he did to get into that position. It's crazy to see that the whole of Westeros is just so scared of picking a side, especially because of Vhagar. They really fear the dragon. They are so scared. It is like these nuclear things, they're so scared to pick the other side, because how are we going to be protected against Vhagar? I think it was a decent episode, not the most exciting, not one of my favorite ones of House of the Dragon. But I mean, not every episode of a show has to be. I do really understand that. And I did like a lot of the plots in this episode and a lot of the conversations. the dialogue. And of course, we see that moves are being made, and that's the most important thing, that we're moving forward in the storyline. And for sure we are. People could say, oh, this was a filler episode, but I did always disagree with that. With a show like this, that doesn't really exist. Of course, last episode's budget was probably 10 times of this episode or whatnot. And there's a reason for that, because they don't have the money to make every episode as grand. And also, it doesn't make sense. It's not going to feel exciting if every episode has dragons fighting. For sure. I think this episode was cool. I enjoyed it. And I'm really, really excited for the future. And if there was anything that I did miss from this reaction, then make sure to let me know down below in the comments. Please give this video a like if you ended up enjoying my reaction. And subscribe so you can catch all my future House of the Dragon reactions, because we don't have long left. And remember that I do have a Patreon. Subscribe to see my full-length reactions. Link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching along with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.